How much does YouTube pay me for nearly 50,000 subscribers? What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor, and now we're doing a video that I get asked for more than anything else aside from my full portfolio. I have made two videos like this in the past so far. One was on May the 2nd and one was on August the 9th. And I want to make it really clear from the start, I feel awkward making this video. I really don't want it to come across as bragging, but I find these videos so interesting. When I had about 1,000 subs on the channel, when I first got monetized, I made a promise to myself and the viewers that every now and again I would share with you guys how much YouTube actually pays me, because I do think it's so interesting. I mean, this is a job that's not really like any other. It's weird. It's not a typical job. There's no safety net. If you don't put in the work, you don't get paid. You don't get holiday pay. You don't have a manager. You don't have anybody telling you what to do. Back then, when I was making literally less than $2 a day, it was easy to speak about. But now, obviously, I think everybody knows with a channel this size, you're going to be making some decent money. So please don't think I'm bragging. I really am just making this video because I think it's interesting, extremely interesting. And Graham Stephan just released a video like this, but he has nearly 2.5 million subscribers, and that gave me the motivation to finally make it. And also, towards the end of the video, I'm going to speak a little bit about the psychology that goes into actually being a YouTuber, because I promise you, from the outside, I know it looks like sunshine and rainbows, but so much goes into it. So right before we get into the video, my friends, I would really appreciate if you would hit that juicy like button for the YouTube algorithm. It really does help me out so much. And if you are new around here, please consider hitting that juicy red subscribe button, because we are getting so close to 50,000 subs. And drop me a comment down below. You know, I want to know, did you find this interesting? Would you like me to keep making these videos every couple of months? With that being said, let's not waste any time. Straight into the information. So the very first thing I want to do is show you when I first got monetized, okay? The very first day I made anything on YouTube was here, Tuesday, April 21st. And if I show you the estimated revenue, okay, we made $1.94 on that day. And let me tell you, that $1.94 was the most exciting $1.94 I made in my entire life. You will see from there, you know, we were making a few dollars a day. We went up to a $28 a day. And again, let me tell you, that was so immensely exciting. I mean, it's nothing, you know, it's not a lot of money. It's gonna buy me, you know, the main course to a meal potentially. But it was so exciting, okay? And then you can see it was up and down. Then we had this day here, our first $70 day, which was actually a little bit of money. It's a decent bit of money. And that was a bit of a turning point almost, because I realized there's money to be made here. I mean, if I can make $71 here, I probably had 1,500 subs or so. I said, if I can make $70 now, imagine where I could be in a few months. And well, now it's a few months later. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through things month by month really quickly. So we're having a look at May right now. This was my first fully monetized month, and you'll see we made $977. And understand from the start, guys, this is pre-tax, by the way. So obviously I'm going to have to pay tax on all of this money as well. I just think that's something you should understand. But you can see May, there was still $12 days. We had some 20s. We had another 66. And then we had an $85 day. And yet again, getting a day like that was so exciting. I want you guys to notice these bars at the bottom of the screen, okay? Each one of these represents an upload. So you can see these are all one video. There's two videos. I missed an upload here. So it averaged out that we uploaded one video every single day. We made just under $1,000. We gained 2.6 thousand subs. And again, I was so over the moon with this. But then it was the next month where things started to become a little bit more real. So now we're having a look at June. And you'll see straight away, our income pretty much doubled that month, okay? Up to just shy of $2,000. Subs, 4.4 thousand we gained. We were hitting nearly 250,000 views. And let me tell you, this was all absolutely incredible to me. So you can see again, I uploaded every single day. We started doing some double uploads every now and again. And you can see that by now, we were bringing in pretty much $50 a day. We hit our first nearly $100 day. There was some 90s in there. There was still some low days. But for the most part, we're actually making a bit of money. The funny thing is that this $2,000 was pretty much just a little bit more than I was actually making a month in a full-time job. So I got to this stage, you know, I've been working full-time the entire time. This was all during the lockdowns. I've been making videos every single day. I've been grinding hard. I mean, there was no social life. There was no nothing. If I wasn't working, I was recording YouTube videos and uploading them. And you'll see that I didn't miss a single day. So that was June, okay? Now we're getting into where some of the money happens, okay? So we get into July, and again, you can see estimated revenue this time around was $5,285. And to me, that is a lot of money. It really is. I know to some people out there it's not, That was a lot of money. At this stage, YouTube was all I had going for me. I didn't have Patreon, I didn't have any other income source, so this was all I was making. But you can see, I had a $381 day, I had more $300 days, 200s. We were pretty much bringing in well more than 100 a day. It was awesome. I mean, truly awesome. This here, July 4th, okay? This is when I went full-time on YouTube. This is when I finished my job and decided I'm going to double down. I am going to go all in on YouTube. I'm young, it's low risk, hopefully it pays off. And here we are today, it paid off. A fun fact as well, July 4th, guys. That's the first day I ever made a workhorse video. That's a long time ago and here we are, still making them. But anyway, you can also see down here, I started double uploading a whole lot more. So you see, the money went up an awful lot, but also the time I put in went up because I quit my job. I had more free time, so you know, there's a lot of double uploads here. But this was an amazing month for me because it just showed me, you know, I can make something out of this. Leaving my job was the correct choice. And then we get into August. Again, we broke nearly $10,000 in August, which was nuts, truly nuts. I mean, we had some big days start to happen here. Look at this one, $643 in a day. I mean, that's far more than I was making in a week. It was insane to see, I'll put it that way. We were also coming close to 1 million views. We went up over 10,000 subs in the month. It was truly magical. And again, you can see, yeah, I missed one day here, but there's a whole lot of double uploads going on. And at this stage, we were pretty much making more than $300 every single day, which was mind-blowing. Alright, and now we're getting really close to where we are right now. We go to September. We broke 1.1 million views. We made $16,215. You can see here, we had our first day where we made over $1,000 in a day. We then had an 800 day, a 900 day. It still fluctuates a lot, but we're making good money. I mean, 30 days, $16,000. We're averaging $500 a day off of YouTube revenue alone, which is still absolutely insane for me to be saying. But what I really want to point out is this down here, the amount of videos I was uploading. So much time and effort went in last month. It was insane. Now, it paid off. We made a lot of money. We went up nearly 15,000 subs, 1.1 million views. It was awesome. We can see I started triple uploading, okay? So I was doing live streams. This was my first live stream. You can see another live stream right here. So obviously now we're into October, so I don't have a full month to show you, but I'll show you what's happened so far. But you can see that so far, it's just gone up and up and up. But I have been putting in more and more work as well. That's something that should be understood, is that I haven't slowed down at all. I have literally just sped up. And so that brings us to October, and you can see that this has actually been a pretty slow month for us compared to last month. Now, why this is, there's a couple of reasons. You see, I did a lot more just single uploads. I haven't had as many double uploads. I actually went away for 2 nights with my girlfriend for the first time in such a long time. You can see on those days, I made $100-200. Now, you can see there was another triple upload. We brought in $1,200. Now, look, we're still doing well. We're up to $7,100 halfway through the month. Yesterday was a double upload. The views are okay, so we're probably going to make $550-600. But more than likely, the point I'm trying to make is we're probably going to fall a little bit shy of September numbers. But that's because I'm not uploading as much, because I genuinely just needed some downtime. In September, I probably put in at least 80 to 100 hours every week without fail. I didn't take one day off. I didn't have a weekend away. I didn't have more than 10 hours in a row with my girlfriend. Most of them were spent asleep. I didn't go out for nice meals with my family. I didn't meet my friends. I didn't really do anything. And so now you can see that I'm finding a little bit more of a balance. A couple of days ago, I went out with some friends to play golf. My first time ever playing golf. It was only at a driving range, but still. Back here, I brought my girlfriend away for 2 nights to a hotel, and it was amazing. Here on a Sunday, I only uploaded 1 video because I just needed a little bit of time off. So now I'll just show you what we've made total. So here it is. From April 21st, the very first day we got monetized, where we made less than $2, we have now brought in over $41,418, which is insane. Now you can see the chart, it generally is an upward trend. It has its ups and downs big time. I mean, look, I made $100 here after making $1,100 there and $1,200 here. But in general, you can see a clear upward direction. And that's the beauty of YouTube. And again, I know I could double upload every day for the rest of this month and I could easily break last month's earnings. But now I'm at a stage where I've built this platform. I need to start finding a little bit of balance, you know, I need to start having a little bit of a life again. And ultimately, I think that's going to be best for everybody involved because, you know, with longevity, there's going to have to be some sort of balance. I'm going to have some sort of a life, or else I'm going to start resenting making these videos, and that's not what I want. I love YouTube. I love going live with you guys. I love making the videos. I love the comment section. I love my Patreon. I love everything about it. So this is the money that I've received in raw ad revenue from YouTube. And it also is the money I've received from donations on live streams. Now, I also do have a Patreon, which has, you know, taken off a little bit. So we have about 400 members on the Patreon right now, and you can see that brings in about $3,500 a month. So that is still nice extra money. And there are going to be more ways for me to monetize my channel, you know, affiliate links, things of the likes. I know if I was from the US and I had M1 Finance and Robinhood links, I'd be making a whole lot more money, but sadly I can't do those things. But I'm happy with everything that I have coming my way. A lot of people think they want money, but you want the things that money gives you. You want the freedom. You want to be able to do whatever you want. And so what's the point in me making all this money if I'm not going to go out with my girlfriend for a meal? Or if I'm not going to have a lie-in with her once every week or two? If I'm not going to be willing to go out to a hotel or go on a holiday? You know, I have put everything, I mean every ounce of me into this channel over the last few months. And I have loved every second of it. And I plan on pouring, you know, 95% of me into this channel going forwards. But now I'm at a stage where a little bit of me just needs to be willing to do everyday human things. Now also, as you grow on YouTube, you get so much more hate. This is something that if you're one of the aspiring YouTubers out there, be ready for. Don't take it to heart. If you go look at all of the biggest channels in the world, they get so many more dislikes than you, they get so many more hate comments than you. That's part of being an online persona. It really is. It's always going to happen. There's never going to be any denying it. I'll be honest, it can take its toll sometimes. Sometimes you're trying to read your comments, you're trying to get back to the people giving supportive words, and there'll just be a string of, you know, hate comments, and it does affect your mood to an extent, but you get better at handling it as time goes on. At the end of the day, if you're doing what you love, and you know, you really do love what you're doing, you believe in what you're doing, keep doing it. Who cares about the minority, the 0.1% of people hating? Focus on the people who have a lot of love for you. And that's what I've done, and it really has paid off. And I mean, that's part of this Patreon here. We've made an amazing community on this Patreon. I speak with these guys every day. There's some people who are in there so much. I feel like they're my friends. I feel like I know them on a personal level. And that's something I've always wanted from my YouTube channel. But I suppose there's not much else for me to say. That's how much YouTube pays me. Sometimes it's $1,100. Sometimes it's $100. Sometimes it's $1,200. Most of the time, it's about $500, $600. But do keep in mind, guys, a lot of time and effort has gone into this. I think it was the very end of February I actually started posting, so we're pretty much 6 months deep at this stage. It's taken me 6 months of working every single day, many times for 10 to 12 hours a day. Minimum 7 or 8 hours, you know what I mean, to get to this stage. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to get lucky. It's not going to happen by chance. There is so much competition in this niche now as well. So many YouTubers popping up. I was one of them, but there is so much competition. You have to be willing to work harder than them. But yeah, this is still small time. I mean, go look at Graham Stephan, go look at Financial Education. Any of those guys, they're making so much more money. But I'm very happy with what we've accomplished in this relatively short period of time. And I'm so excited to see where we are in 12 months time. I have high hopes for next year. But guys, that is it. So my friends, I really do hope that you enjoyed that video. It still feels a little bit weird making it, but you know, I always said I was going to be open on this channel, so here we are. If you appreciate the honesty and you did enjoy the video or took some value out of it, could I please ask you to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and if you are new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Join the family, help me get to 50,000 subscribers. And if you have watched until the end of the video, as always, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you being here. YouTube is an amazing platform, okay? But I do just want to stress the fact it takes so much work. There is no safety nets. If you don't put in the work, you don't get paid. I want to put it that way. And keep in mind that we all start off with 0 subscribers. It took me so long to get the first 1,000, the first few hundred even. It is a snowball effect. So if you're one of the smaller channels, I know I speak with a lot of you on a daily basis, just keep putting in the work, you know. It should not be about money, especially not when you're starting off. The money will come. Just, you know, follow your passion, keep putting the work in, and it will come, no doubt in my mind. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But anyway, my friends, thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate you all being here from the bottom of my heart. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this, so thank you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I will see you for another video very soon. Peace.